Welcome to BrainShift. This is where we break down the science of self-improvement so you can build better habits, sharpen your mindset, and actually become the person you keep saying you'll be. Let's get into it. Here's something nobody tells you about laziness. It's not a character flaw. It's not because you're weak or undisciplined or broken. It's a signal. Your brain is trying to tell you something, and once you understand what that something is, everything changes. Today, I'm going to explain exactly why you can't seem to get yourself to do the things you know you should be doing. And more importantly, I'm going to show you how to fix it. No motivación el fide. Just science and a few simple shifts that actually work. Let's start with the real problem. Dopamine. You probably heard people say dopamine is the pleasure chemical. But that's not quite right. Dopamine isn't about pleasure. It's about anticipation. It's the chemical that makes you want things. It's what drives you to reach for your phone first thing in the morning. It's what pulls you toward that next YouTube video, that next scroll, that next snack. And here's the issue. Your brain has a limited dopamine budget. Think of it like a battery. Every time you get a quick hit, scrolling social media, watching random videos, eating junk food, playing video games, you're draining that battery. And when it's drained, everything else feels impossibly boring. Work feels boring. Exercise feels boring. Reading feels boring. Even things you used to enjoy feel like a chore. This is the dopamine trap. You're not lazy. Your brain is simply out of fuel for the things that actually matter. And it gets worse. The more easy dopamine you consume, the higher your baseline goes. That means you need even more stimulation just to feel normal. It's the same mechanism behind every addiction. Your brain adapts. What used to feel exciting now feels flat. And the things that require real effort, they feel almost painful. If you've ever sat in front of your laptop knowing you had work to do, but you just couldn't start, this is why. Your brain was comparing that task to the easy dopamine it could get from your phone. And the phone won every single time. Now, most people try to solve this with willpower. They tell themselves they'll just push through. They set alarms for 5 a.m. They make a list of goals. They watch a motivational video and feel pumped for about 45 minutes. And then they're right back on the couch, scrolling. Here's why. Willpower is a finite resource. Studies from Case Western Reserve University showed that people who had to resist temptation on one task performed significantly worse on the next task. Your brain literally gets tired of saying no. So if you're relying on willpower to fight your phone, resist junk food, and force yourself to work all in the same day, you're going to lose. It's not a matter of if, it's when. The solution isn't more willpower. It's less resistance. You need to redesign your environment so that the right choices become the easy choices. Think about it like this. If you had a bowl of chips sitting on your desk while you worked, you'd eat them. Not because you're hungry, because they're there. The proximity, the visibility, the ease of access, that's what drives the behavior. Motivation works the exact same way. Here are 3 practical shifts that can rewire how your brain handles motivation. These aren't theories. These are based on behavioral neuroscience, and they actually work. Shift number 1. Starve the dopamine drains. I'm not going to tell you to throw your phone in a river. That's not realistic. But here's what is. Identify your top 3 dopamine drains. For most people, it's social media, video games, and mindless browsing. You don't have to eliminate them. You just need to contain them. Set specific windows. Maybe you check social media for 20 minutes after lunch and 20 minutes after dinner. That's it. Outside those windows, the apps are off limits. Use app timers if you need to. Remove the apps from your home screen. Make them harder to access. What you're doing is creating friction. Your brain follows the path of least resistance, remember? So make the bad path harder and the good path easier. Shift number 2. Make the first step stupidly small. The biggest reason people procrastinate isn't that the task is hard. It's that the task feels overwhelming. Your brain looks at, write a 10-page report, and immediately shuts down. It's too much. Too many steps. Too much effort. So don't start with the report. Start with opening the document. That's it. Just open it. Once it's open, maybe you write one sentence. Once you've written one sentence, you'll probably write another. This is what James Clear calls the 2-minute rule. If a habit takes less than 2 minutes to start, you'll actually do it. Want exercise? Don't commit to an hour at the gym. Commit to putting on your shoes. Want to read more? Don't aim for a chapter. Aim for one page. The momentum will carry you. Your brain doesn't resist small actions. It resists big, vague, overwhelming ones. So make the start so small that it feels almost ridiculous. Shift number 3. Earn your dopamine. This is the most powerful shift. Instead of getting your dopamine for free from your phone and social media, make yourself earn it. Here's how. Stack your rewards after effort. Finished a focused work session? Now you can check your phone. Completed a workout? Now you can watch an episode of your show. Got through your study session? Now you can play a game. This sounds simple, but it fundamentally rewires your brain's reward system. You're teaching your brain that effort comes first, reward comes second. Over time, your brain starts associating effort with reward instead of avoidance. The key here is consistency. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. Do this for 2 weeks, and you'll notice a real shift in how motivated you feel. And here's what makes this so effective. After a few weeks, your brain starts craving the effort itself, not the reward after, the effort, because effort starts producing its own dopamine. That's the breakthrough moment. That's when lazy stops being your default and starts feeling like something from your past. Now, I want to zoom out for a second, because this isn't just about productivity hacks. The reason you feel lazy isn't because something is wrong with you. It's because you're living in an environment that was designed to exploit your dopamine system. Social media companies hire neuroscientists to make their apps as addictive as possible. Food companies engineer snacks to hit your reward centers as hard as possible. Everything around you is optimized to steal your attention and drain your motivation. Knowing this changes everything. You're not fighting yourself. You're fighting a system that was built to keep you distracted. And the moment you understand that, you stop blaming yourself and start taking control. The people who seem disciplined, the people who get things done, they're not superhuman. They just figured out how to protect their dopamine budget. They set up their environment to work for them instead of against them. And that's exactly what you're going to do. So let's recap. Laziness isn't a personality trait. It's a dopamine management problem. Your brain has a limited budget, and if you spend it all on easy dopamine, you'll have nothing left for the things that actually move your life forward. 3 shifts. Starve the drains. Make the first step small. Earn your rewards. That's it. No complicated system. No expensive course. Just 3 changes that work with your brain instead of against it. Start with 1. Just 1. Try it for a week and see what happens. I think you'll be surprised. If this helped you, consider subscribing. I make videos like this every week, breaking down the science behind why we do what we do and how to do it better. I'll see you in the next one.